Y'all hearing this? Hello everyone and welcome back to Steam Free Game Highlights, a series where I play a randomly selected game off of Steam's free-to-play page. Today we're playing Zombie Graveyard Simulator Prologue. It's a pretty good title screen background music I have to hold. Before you start to play, in this game zombie attacks occur in waves each night, and their difficulty increases day by day, offering a progressively more intense experience. However, for players who prefer a calmer and less challenging experience, there's an alternative option called relaxed mode. When relaxed mode is enabled, zombie health and damage values are significantly reduced, making nighttime defense much easier to handle. You can toggle the setting anytime from the setting menu. I don't want that because I'm not a baby. I'm a man. I'm a man. Welcome to Zombie Graveyard Simulator. You live in a world where the dead turn into zombies if their bodies are not properly cared for. Because of this, people send their loved one to special graveyards where they can receive proper care and be protected from zombies at night. Seeing an opportunity, you made your first investment by purchasing this old farmhouse and decided to turn it into a graveyard. Now, take your first steps. Alright. Gotta say, for one of these simulator / prologue games that we've been getting here, it actually runs and looks and feels pretty good so far. Already, like right away. Looking around feels real good. A simple storage converted from a garage where delivered bodies are stored. The built-in freezer cabinets help slow decay, allowing you to preserve corpses here temporarily. Okay. Unlock the morgue. A clean start. Since the farm you purchased is quite old, it's naturally a bit cluttered with trash. Let's start by cleaning this old garage, which turned into a morgue. Once you've cleared all the garbage, you'll spot a trash container outside. You can throw the garbage bag formed from the collected trash into it. For larger debris cleaning the object repairs, you'll need the hammer tool. Alright. Pick up the trash! Pick up the trash! Picking up all the trash! Pick up the garbage bag and throw it in the bigger trash. Let's go. Get ready to repair. To demolish, move, or repair large objects, you'll need a hammer. Luckily, someone left theirs somewhere around here. After picking it up, equip it from your backpack. This assigns it to an equipment slot. You can switch between these equipment slots using the equipment wheel or hotkeys. Tab, open, backpack. Ooh, that's a lot of tabs. I got absolutely nothing. Alright, I'll grab your hammer. No? Okay, it's on the wall here. Between equipments with hotkeys. Q for the wheel. Time for restoration. To turn this dusty garage into a fully functional morgue, you'll need to complete a few important steps first. Start by repairing the garage door to open up the flow, then unlock one of the morgue cabinets to enable storage, and finally organize the workspace to figure out how to procure bodies. You might need a hammer during these steps, so make sure to keep it close. Gonk, gonk, gonk. Yeah. Corpse required. That's not unsettling. I don't think you're fixing a laptop with a hammer, but you know, you can try. Receiving bodies for profit. Now that you've cleaned the morgue, it's time to start filling it. I swear, I'm not dyslexic. Everyday funeral services list new bodies, and you can request a delivery only once per day. When making a request, you'll be able to see each body's special requests and the average earnings you can make upon delivery and daily. Why am I so yawny right now? It's also a limit to how many bodies you can request, but this limit will increase as you make offers and complete successful transactions. Now access funeral services from any computer and place your offer, and don't forget to negotiate. I'm negotiating over a dead body? Yeah, we got our Aunt Catherine over here. She had a heart attack. We'd like to, you know, send her to this home to not turn into a zombie and kill us too. Alright. But I'm gonna need more money. What? Add a body to your delivery list and send your price offer. No! I thought I muted you. Hello, I have new bodies available. Your offer is too high. Alright, 52. Alright, we have a deal. Offer accepted. Well, that was fast. Do you mind if I add one more dead body? Ow! Okay, that dead body's gonna be me. Storing bodies in the morgue. Each body has its own decay resistance, which you can see by looking at the body. If the resistance drops to 0, the body will decay. To slow down this process, you need to place bodies in the morgue. A body stored here can last a few days without decaying. But that doesn't mean it will stay preserved forever. That's why you need to manage the bodies you plan to process each day. For now, place the bodies here to retrieve them later when you're ready. Can I do, like... Oh. I see. Can I do, like, a embalmment to keep them preserved? Theodore Garcia, age 35, building collapse. Ouchie. Burial gravestone, Primrose. Go to the graveyard. You need a tool. Now that you've secured the bodies, it's time to get to work. To dig a grave, and the most essential tool is a shovel. Just like the hammer, after obtaining it, equip it from your backpack. Once equipped, you can switch between tools and weapons using the equipment wheel or hotkeys. Now that you have a shovel, it's time to get started. First, you need to choose a spot to dig. Once you decide, a few simple shovel swings will help you begin. When you need a body, head to the morgue. Remember, white body bags are for burial, while yellow ones are for cremation. If you don't meet these requests properly, your earnings will drop significantly. I see. Oh, B to set grave location. Why is it like slightly off center? That's bugging me. Whatever. Put it right in the corner here. Corpse required. I put it backwards. Normally you put it where the headstone is facing outward from the entrance. Place the body into the grave and then fill the grave. There. I want both of those in my hotbar. Quick select. Some bodies have special requests. You can see these requests either by approaching the grave after burial or by checking the body before burying it. This grave requires a gravestone and a flower. Let's start with the gravestone. Open your inventory, select gravestone, and place it to fulfill the request. Okay, I just have a gravestone now. There we go. Feeling tired? As you work in the graveyard, your energy will gradually decrease, which directly affects what tasks you can perform. But don't worry, there's a water source in the graveyard that allows you to collect water easily. You can use it to draw water and regain some of your energy. Keep in mind that drawing water also consumes energy. Later on, you can upgrade the water source to make that process more efficient and convenient. Oh boy. I see, my energy's on the bottom left. Water source on cooldown, after not during tutorial. And then the top of the screen, what looks compass-like, is actually just a, that's the day meter for when it turns night. In this graveyard, alongside the bodies, there are various stations you can use to increase your income. One of them is the flower stand, but like many other places, it's currently inactive and in need of some maintenance. Just like you did with the morgue, start by unlocking the stand, then clean up the trash and make a few quick repairs to get it back into working condition. Okay. Where is it? Is that over here? That's this building. Station where you can sell flowers to visitors. They may stop by to buy specific flowers or request, or random ones they like. Need to clean the area before I can repair things. Alright, I get it. That was all the chat. Oh, is there an M9? Here, let me actually shift my camera down so it's not blocking those tutorials. Teeny bit more. Teeny bit less. There we go. I need a hammer for this one. Alright, taking out the trash. I like taking out the trash. What else am I gonna do with my time than take out the trash? Get your flowers! Now we need to complete the second special request, a special flower. Today's visitor is requesting a primrose. You can get this flower by planting its seed, but for now we'll use the ordering method. Order a flower from the market, then place it on the flower stand to make a small profit. Okay. I gotta buy flowers off the dark market. Hello, Governor. Opening the gates for visitors. During the day, visitors may come to pay respects at buried graves or collect the ashes of cremated bodies. For this, the gate must be open during visitor hours. Visitors looking to buy flowers will head to the flower stand, choose their desired flower, and hand you money. Don't miss the opportunity. I have to physically collect the money with my hand. Oh, you can't. I gotta grab the flowers. Okay, so from that side, you just empty it. This, you interact with it. Okay, add. Why can't I can't add it. I can't add it! I think your tutorial is a little bit broken. Or do I need to... No, I need to open that after placing them. You said I had to prepare them. Bruh. Okay, now I sit here and take your order, and then I customize it. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I'll take responsibility for that. That was dumb. Time to prepare for the night. When night falls, zombies will attack the graveyard to feast on the freshly buried bodies. It's up to you to protect your work. With each passing night, the zombies will become stronger and more numerous, so you must always stay one step ahead. Let's start your preparations by giving you a pistol. I already grabbed that pistol. Oh, yeah. Open equipment wheel to change your equipment. The zombies are coming. Oh! Not today! Oh, you take more than one headshot. Okay, it's a little bit like COD zombies. Now, you like adjust your head just slightly enough to make it miss, and it's mean. I don't even need to aim down sights most of the time. Next wave in 2 seconds. You aren't getting to this body. It's not happening. Let's go. The performance dipped a little bit right then. It went down to 40 FPS, which is fine. I just prefer if it stayed at a constant, whatever that constant may be. Now that you've completed your first night and started a new day, you might be wondering what comes next. To be honest, we don't know either, because from this point on, everything is in your hands. The nights ahead will be much more challenging compared to today, so you should improve your graveyard, increase your income, and become stronger, so we can only give you a few ideas for inspiration. There are several stations in this graveyard that can help increase the money you earn, and one of them is the crematorium. If you unlock it, you'll be able to accept cremation requests and cremate bodies. By delivering the ashes, you can become a part of this profitable business. The flowers you sell to visitors are quite expensive in the store, but after unlocking the farm, you can buy the seeds and grow them yourself for much less. In addition to that, almost every food you grow here has its own special buff. Some restore your health, while others can increase your digging speed, movement speed, or the damage you deal, and much more. Visitors always need a place to sit, pray, or maybe cry and calm down. You can meet this need by opening the doors to the chapel. Of the chapel to visit. I freaking can't read right now! Ah! Each visitor who spends time here will leave a small amount of money in the donation box to support your growth. There's also a small shop inside where visitors can buy keepsakes and souvenirs during their visit. Hopefully you now have a basic idea of what to do. As a final note, here's some information. Every time you level up, you unlock new weapons, defensive items, gravestones, flowers, seeds, and more. You'll also unlock station upgrades, loan options, and employees you can hire. Yes, employees. With someone taking over the flower stand, helping you bury bodies, or dealing with fertilizers and seeds, everything becomes much more easier. Don't forget that this support is always available to you. What you do next is up to you, but before getting into all this, you'll need more money and a higher level. Small tip from us, start the day by requesting new bodies from funeral services. Okay. That's the whole tutorial. Drink some of that, because I would like to fix these. Can I select nothing? No, I don't really need to. Okay, I'll go through about 1 day post-tutorial. Okay, 2 bodies. Offer, this one's a bigger offer, so I'll take it. Alcohol poisoning? Ooh, they deserve it. Damn. Let's go. Oh, can I buy both? I can't haggle this offer. Oh no, I can only take one at a time, right? And we only have one of these anyway. Okay. Okay. Basic gravestone primrose again. Perfect. Let's get our shovel, dig them a grave. Put you right next to this guy. Dig you a grave. Okay, now I bring the body into the grave. and bury you, Mr. Sir, or Mrs. Ma'am, whoever you were. I don't remember, actually. It's a good thing it's not my job to remember you. That's the job of your family. Okay, do I have to purchase the gravestone now? It gave me the last gravestone for free. I probably need to purchase it off of the dark market. Gravekeeping, gravestone, there it is. I'm assuming that's one that just pops in my inventory. No? Oh no, it pops into the, yeah, right, the delivery box. B. Place. I don't think I actually put the primrose on either of these. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how I put a single primrose on it. I'm here! Hello, Governor. Take your primroses. It's a lot of primroses, lady. Okay, it said I need to buy a brush to brush off that one grave. That was tools and stuff. C is at the inventory, okay. I will brush you. Okay. So that's what it means by primroses. I just... Right, yeah. That makes sense. My brain didn't even comprehend. The people who come in for the flowers are the ones giving the flowers to the graves to pay their respects. Duh. I even read it out loud and my brain just didn't absorb it. Let's clean up this joint. Don't want these visitors walking past piles of trash. Okay, well, no visitors are coming. I'm assuming there's not much I can do during the day right now unless I, you know, have a lot more stuff available, like the farm and stuff. The zombies are coming. You get away from there. You're not breaking through. I'm on a rock. Oh, wait. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Can I go buy more ammo real quick? Dun 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 dun. You get away from that body. You will not eat that person. You will not eat Layla Hernandez. Ooh, you exploded and I missed a poison poop. That's what I thought, zombies. You stay back. Repair gravestone. You damaged the gravestone. No! Alright, well, we did one day of the actual game post tutorial. So I'm going to take this to the report card. I think I've seen pretty much all I need to get a good idea in this game. There's a decent amount of depth to this game, I can already tell. We haven't even got the chapel or the farm or some of that stuff. There's a lot more morgue drawers that we can get, and a lot more flower customization we can get into, more weapon variety and depth. There's a lot of stuff, and I can see it being quite fun to actually play more of this. The game graphically, it's not like drop dead gorgeous or anything, but it looks pretty good, all things considered. It looks pretty decent for how simplistic it is, and it runs pretty well. That's unfortunately a big selling point these days. There's a lot of games here that they don't even look that good and they run terribly for some reason, and I don't understand it. Though this looks good enough for what it is, and it runs really well, for me at least. The bads? The only thing I can even think of for bad is that the shooting, the actual physical shooting your gun feels a little bit stiff, but that's really nitpicking. That's a real stretch to come up with a bad. So overall, I give Graveyard Simulator Prologue, Zombie Graveyard Zombie Simulator? Zombie Graveyard Simulator Prologue a A. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.